My name is Duke, and I'm a Special Forces captain. That missile was the most terrifying weapon I'd ever laid eyes on. Each warhead carried 7 million nanobots. Released, they could devour an entire tank in a matter of seconds. Was that without a controller to shut them down, the swarm would replicate indefinitely, consuming everything in its path. McAllen had burned through 13 billion euros of military funding to engineer 4 of these warheads, and his ambitions didn't stop there. I was ordered to lead an elite Special Forces unit, escorting those 4 warheads back to military custody. We barely rolled out of the base, a convoy of armored vehicles under the cover of 2 Apaches, when an unidentified aircraft locked onto us. It closed in on the lead helicopter and fired a pulse cannon. The chopper went down in pieces. Wreckage scattering across our only way out. I called for return fire. The second Apache opened up immediately, but his guns might as well have been shooting blanks. Once our air support was neutralized, the ground unit was torn apart in seconds. Then a woman stepped out of the aircraft, leading a squad of super soldiers. They were decked out in advanced combat armor that shrugged off conventional weapons like it was nothing. My men didn't stand a chance against those pulse cannons. I fought with everything I had and managed to pull out one man, Recode. After getting him to safety, I spotted the woman grabbing the weapons case with the warheads and took off after her, only to get cut off. She pulled off her helmet and I froze. It was Anna, my ex. I never expected to run into her like this. While I was still processing the shock, a ninja-suited warrior dropped out of nowhere and hit Anna's crew hard. Seeing the tide turn, Anna snatched up the case and fell back. I lunged and tackled her to the ground. Gatling fire and pulse blast tore through the air around us. We barely made it out in one piece. Anna sized up the threat behind her and made the call to pull out. I walked away with the case. Not long after, a holographic briefing from the general filled me in. The force that had engaged Anna's team was a covert Special Forces unit sent specifically to back us up. Recode and I boarded a transport and flew out to a stretch of desert. The base entrance split open and the plane descended vertically into an underground facility. The general met us personally and walked us through what lay beneath, not just a runway, but a deep-sea base hidden under the sand. Meanwhile, McAllen had built an impenetrable steel fortress under a glacier. He'd engineered the nano missiles, and he'd orchestrated the heist. His logic was simple. Forge the sharpest spear, then sell the only shield that could stop it. He'd assembled Anna, the White Ghost, and a team of nano soldiers cultivated by a scientist, beings immune to toxins, stripped of emotion, pure killing machines. Their mission, recover the warheads. Recode and I were put through the grinder, precision marksmanship, hand-to-hand combat, submarine operation, obstacle courses. We passed, and they fitted us with alloy armor. It didn't last. Several massive drills punched through the earth and bored straight into the base. Anna and the White Ghost led their team out through the tunnels, zeroed in on the weapons case, and moved with a purpose. The general, completely blindsided, was in the middle of signing documents when they took him down. Anna used his clearance to open the vault and walked out with the case. The general hit the alarm. Sirens wailed through the base as every Special Forces operator grabbed heavy weapons and threw down with the nano soldiers. I got blown off my feet, along with the vehicle I was on, by a pulse cannon hit. Recode's pistol was sliced clean out of his hand. He had nothing left to fight with. Right when it counted, our teammate Snake Eyes showed up and went blade to blade with the White Ghost. But the White Ghost wasn't there for a fight. He was there for the case. He strapped on a flight suit, punched through our lines alongside Anna, scooped up the case, knocked me flat, and disappeared into the sky. All I could do was watch them go.